every month when I get the dashboard, I spend probably an intense hour, at least an hour, with nothing but looking at it page by page. So to me, the value is just absorbing the information, looking at the trends with a red pencil, circling things, and trying to notice what happened, the volatility of the month, but also looking at the trends, the quarterly trends, being able to look at 5 years of one store performance in a specific area compared to another store, or so it's just absorbing, literally not trying to make an analysis, but really absorb
what has happened.
And then I'll put it away, and a couple days later it stays on my desk, and I'll pull it out for maybe 15 minutes and just go through it again and rethink about it, and inevitably I'll see a comment that's been written in from you guys,
Footnotes
that will add something new. When there's new data that you guys introduce, I look at that and try to see how much value it has. So I'd say that is the strength of it, is it keeps me on top of the trends. And the other thing I really learned is that it's really good to get rid of the volatility of the months and look at quarterly trends, compare that per year, and 6-month trends and annual trends.
It's a better view of feeling better about the business. Probably.
You just get a bigger picture. You know, you can't make decisions about your business based on 1 month's performance.
Right.
Because there's so many anomalies that happen. But when you see this quarter of this store compared to the same store this quarter a year earlier, and what happened, why did it fall down, you can start saying, okay, what happened in that time frame?
What to work on, what to fix, what to improve on.
Yeah, and you can also identify trends of the retail business. We now know that second quarter is tough. We now know fourth quarter is hugely strong, and you can just see it.
Right, part of yours is customer and holidays and trends, and part of it's the economy.
Yep, and part of it is the effect of an acquisition. All of a sudden something changes, and then you can see how the effect of that affects the other stores. The only other thing I thought of was it's a lot of information, and I don't know how many people really will sit down like I do. I just happen to like to do that.
Right, right. It's a lot to look at. It's overwhelming maybe a little for some.
If there was some sort of an executive summary or something, maybe just to
highlight,
maybe a highlights, maybe when you guys analyze it, you say look for this, and you can actually direct people to look at a few pages. Like
that's what we do at our meetings. Right.
That might help, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I wonder how many people would spend as much time as I do just because I happen to like it. Right,
and you're understanding it more, and you've studied it more, and you put more work into that financial part of the business. So
yeah, and I
for
just
you,
like it.
Yeah.
I like trends.
It piques your interest, so you get involved.
It helps me, I think, better understand what's really going on in the business. It really helps be able to see it in graph form versus raw numbers, and that's important. When there's a number below a line, you know you're in bad shape.
So it's falling apart.
The graphs help.
They really help.
Yeah. What about the forecasting side?
I don't know.
You're just starting to use that.
You're starting to get the projecting the future year.
Well, that's a new element that's just come up in the last couple
months.
months. So I haven't focused in on it. But now that you say it, I'm saying, okay, that's near the back.
Yeah.
That's one of the last 2 pages, isn't it? So by the time I get there, I'm done. But
you'll get more familiar with it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a new element that will have more value as I spend more time just looking at it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Sounds like,
those are my thoughts.